A great matchup of two teams, a great atmosphere. It's time for football. While several playoff teams have been determined, other teams' futures hang in the balance here in the last few weeks of the season. Thanks for joining us today as the Texans square off against the Colts. Let's go to midfield for the coin toss. Both teams have taken the field, and let's see what happens now as we're ready for the kickoff. Novak is just about ready to kick this one away. And he got all of that one. A great kick. From the 3. Number 11 is able to get it to the 21-yard line. Ball on their own 21.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Hold the look. We're talking about Green.
On the call, number 90 comes up to make the play at the 21-yard line. It's second down and 10 to go.
Here we go. I can do it, baby. Here we go, baby. Here I come. All right, now. All on us, y'all. Run.
Gets rid of it. Hits the tight end, and he has room to run. And he goes out at the 33.
Call this defense here.
Don't make a play. Hey, let's go. So we gonna take it. Watch the play.
It's a blitz. Stepping up, gets the pass off. Oh, he makes the catch anyway. Covington is there on the stop at the 45-yard line. So they have first and 10 here.
Rainbow. Keep moving. Let's turn it up.
Out of the I formation.
Here we go.
On the carry. Pressure unleashes the deep ball. Wide receiver has it. Joseph is there for the tackle at the 10. 10 yards away from the end zone.
Deuce. Here we come. Let us big time.
Shifting some personnel up front. Number 84 comes in motion. Crosses it out to the right. Breaks away from the tackler. McKinney is there on the stop at the 5. First and goal, they can't get into the end zone. It's second and goal at the 5-yard line.
Hey, watch the screen. Good shoot. No more, fellas.
Only one man back.
All right, let's go. Clear. Bring it. Not today.
They give it to the halfback. Covington comes up to make the play at the 4. 4 more yards to the end zone.
Play hard and fast, baby. Get it started.
Hilton comes in motion.
Come on. Keep it up. Defense, get ready.
Gets the call. And he's in for the score.
When it comes to a play like this, the lowest man with the best leverage is going to generate the biggest push. Seems that the offense got plenty low on that play.
They'll get set for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good. Great job moving the ball down the field for a touchdown on their first possession.
I really like the way these guys came right out after you on offense. They made the right calls, executed properly, and put that one right in the end zone.
From the 1-yard line.
It's still early in the game, but you got to think the coach wants his guys to make a statement by scoring some points in this drive.
In my mind, a big advantage to this offensive unit with their running game against a defensive unit that has a tough time stopping the run.
Their front 7 needs to get more aggressive. They need to get the jump on those offensive tackles and force them to get their inside foot back so they can take off in the middle.
Griffin, the motion man.
Here we come.
On the call, they'll go with a play fake. Throws it. Davis is there for the tackle at the 33. First and 10.
Do something. Here we go. Get some slot going. Go with it.
On the move. Right on target to the wide receiver. Moore is there on the stop at the 40. Second and maybe 3.
Second and 3. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Indianapolis comes out in their nickel package.
Let's go now.
Throwing on the run. Wide receiver has it. Davis with the tackle at the 45-yard line.
Here we go. I'm coming through, baby. There you go, bang. One back. Set. No.
Closing in. Down he goes.
Good coverage downfield had a lot to do with that play. They dropped back in zone coverage, never giving the quarterback an option.
37-yard line.
Throws it. The pass is picked off. He just barely got it off, and he paid for it.
Hey, the defense was sitting in the zone, watching the quarterback eye. They saw where he was looking, and he didn't see them watching, and boom, he threw it right into that zone coverage.
Gore lines up behind his fullback in the eye. With a counterplay, Joseph comes up to make the play at the 42.
A smart coach would call this play.
So at the end of one, the score is set. The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the second quarter. It's 2nd down and 7 to go.
On the 42-yard line.
Defense, get ready. There we go, D.
Houston looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime. Toss play to the left. Number 21 is there for the tackle.
That was just great pursuit. I'd like to call some misdirection plays to take advantage of their aggressiveness. Maybe a multiple handoff play or something like that will catch these guys out of position.
The Texans come out on a nickel package, going to the right. The 30, Joseph, is there on the stop. Took the handoff and picks up a nice gain.
Yeah, that was a ramble, reminiscent of his early playing days.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Only one man in the backfield.
Keep the throttle down. Watch each other back.
Hand it off to the back. The 10. And they're in. Touchdown. And they keep it on the ground for the score.
I tell you, he took that thing and he never looked back.
Vinatieri comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good. Excellent possession there, John, capped off by the touchdown.
Indianapolis.
And right now they've given themselves a little room for error.
They're moving the ball out there pretty easily. Every time I see these guys play, I'm very impressed by the players they have, especially on offense. But the thing that impresses me most is the coaching staff. They're always very well prepared. They do a good job of calling plays, and the plays that are designed to take advantage of the other team's weaknesses. You know, they have some time, so you can try for a quick score to take some of this momentum away.
He hands it off. Gathers is there for the tackle at the 39.
Scan the defense quickly here. If nothing's open downfield, get rid of it by passing it to one of your backs.
The Colts line up in the quarter defense. Almost intercepted. That short pass is incomplete. It'll be 3rd down now. And we've reached the 2-minute mark here in the first half.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Looking upfield. Play action. Throwing. It's batted away.
That's just great positioning by the defender. He has his eyes in the backfield the whole time, and he was right there to break the play up.
Don't know why they're going for it here. You'd think they'd just punt. With the throw, Adams brings him down at the 47.
I like to hurry up here. It's a change of pace, and it's a way to get the defense uncomfortable.
Throws it. Incomplete. Fuller was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
Watch that game clock. You need to keep it stopped as much as possible.
Number 17 starts out of the shotgun. They're coming with the blitz. Going long. Drops the interception. Deep throw, nearly picked off.
That was great defense right there. He got excellent position, and he did everything but come away with the ball.
The Colts come out in the quarter defense. Under pressure. Deep throw. Ooh, nearly picked off. He's lucky he hasn't been intercepted on this drive.
Yeah, but luck eventually runs out. If you're throwing the ball right at defenders like he's been doing, they're bound to come up with one.
They'll take a chance here and go for it on 4th down. Gets rid of it. And the catch is made. Number 17 stops the clock with that timeout.
Bang the ball up in there. Those safeties will start to cheat up, and that's when you can go over the top.
Looking upfield. Great fake. Gets the pass off. Davis is there on the stop. At the 10. They need 10 for a score.
20 on the play.
Stay posted now. Let's do our thing. Let's do our
Indianapolis comes out in their nickel package with the throw, and this pass is completed. Jackson comes up to make the play at the 5-yard line.
You know what this does? It keeps one defense on the field, and it doesn't let them get the right personnel in there sometimes.
With the pass, nearly intercepted. John, they've had 4 chances for interceptions on this drive alone.
They've got to stop thinking so hard about getting a turnover and just let their physical skills take over.
With the throw. This one falls incomplete.
What they're doing here is keeping the defense from huddling up. And it keeps the same defense on the field.
19. Goal. 36.
Trying for the end zone before halftime. Number 34 has it.
Anytime you get an interception, it is a big play. When you pick one off in the end zone, it's a heck of a big
Hey, watch the
play.
screen. Temple. We turning it up. Watch your eyes. All on us, y'all.
Pass play to the right. Joseph holds him down behind the line. Second and long coming up here.
Ball on the 11-yard line.
Watch the play. Stay at home.
Only one man in the backfield.
Not today.
Hand off to the tailback. Number 59 is there for the tackle.
This is a good one to call.
Ball on their own 15.
5-yard gain on the play.
Hey, watch that screen.
Hand it off. Wilfork comes up to make the play at the 14.
Time to call the special teams play.
On the play.
So they'll line up to punt after going 3 and out. From the 38-yard line, sharp stiff arm. Number 34 doesn't have a whole lot of room to work with, getting it to the 47. Ball on their own 47. From the gun. They're blitzing, gets the pass off, and the catch is made. The 30. They'll spot this one at the 22. First and 10.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Play football.
Number 17 starts out of the shotgun, receives the handoff, throws to the end zone. It's batted away.
You need to hurry up here. So complete this pass and then get out of bounds.
Get it up. Watch out. Come on. Set.
Dropping back. Swung lob to the end zone. It's broken up. Big play coming up from the safety spot to knock it away.
Safeties are being called on now to cover more than ever. He made a great play on the ball.
They'll go from the shotgun. Rolling left. Long throw. Almost picked off.
You better kick it here.
Miller, the intended receiver, on the play.
Novak comes out, hoping to put points on the scoreboard for the first time. The veteran connecting for the field goal.
The key to winning is having your drives get some sort of points for your team. They got it done on that drive. I'm sure they're thinking touchdown for their next one.
And they line up for the onside kick. You can't figure why they're not just kicking it away. Onside kick. Indianapolis recovers it. Forced a 3 and out on the offense's last possession.
Try this call here.
Cinco. Look at ball. Slot. Keep the throttle down.
The Colts line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Gets the pass off, and he steps out of bounds at the 29. And it appears this one is going to be looked at.
Yeah, and because it's in the last 2 minutes, that call came down from the replay booth.
The main question now is there a look at this where we can see a close-up of where his feet came down? Initially, I thought that he had it.
I don't know. It looks like the ball was squirting around in there as he went out of bounds.
With the pass, he finds his man, and he steps out of bounds at the 12-yard line. They're 12 yards away from the end zone.
Second right. We turning it up. Temple.
Their last red zone trip resulted in a touchdown. They'll pass on first down. Rolls right, pumps, throwing. The defense has it.
Keep this to the inside. You just need to run that clock down.
So they're ready to go on offense after the interception. They'll start at the 15-yard line. Hands it off. They'll go with a play fake. Throws it. Almost intercepted. Going into halftime. Scoring. As we take a look at his success returning kicks, we get ready for the kickoff. McAfee looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. Sends it sailing. This one is fielded by number 34.
This is where you want to respond quickly, or this could turn into a battle for field position.
Ball on their own 17.
First and 10.
A little misdirection. And he steps out of bounds at the 28-yard line. It's first and 10.
10 on the play.
Let's go. Be physical. All right, here we go.
Miller, the deep back. And with a counterplay, Walden comes up to make the play.
Use all of the field when passing. Make sure the defense can't just sit there on any particular route.
Drops back. On the run. And the catch is made. Jackson is there on the stop.
Throw a little play action at him. That'll get those linebackers on their heels.
Under 10.
Miller, the lone setback.
Stay put now.
Throws on the move. He can't bring it down inbounds. And it looks like they're going to go no huddle.
The intended receiver on the play.
All day, baby. Come on. There you go, Finn. Back it up, baby. Will. Block 19. Set. Block 28. Make a play. Come on. Hey. Here we go, baby.
With the pass, he hits his receiver. This one will be spotted at the 43. And that's now 3 tackles for him in this game.
From the start. There we go.
They're blitzing. Gets rid of it. He hits his receiver. Number 34 is there for the tackle at the 25.
Watch where there's movement up front. Look for the hole and send your man into the secondary.
Keep the throttle down.
The backs are lined up in an eye. Pressure coming, and he's hit as he throws.
Incomplete pass.
This one falls incomplete.
Get behind those big old linemen and let them do their work.
8th play of this drive.
Box left. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
Drops back. Rolls left with the throw. Drops the interception.
And he's back in his zone. He's reading. He sees the quarterback the whole way, and then he gets a chance at an interception. He just didn't finish the play.
The Colts come out in a dime package. Pump faking. Throwing. It's broken up. Strong was his intended target. Adams was there on the coverage.
You better kick it here.
They'll bring the deficit to within a touchdown if they can make this field goal. The veteran kicks it through.
Not every drive is going to get you a touchdown, so getting 3 was big. Now they got to go over what worked and what didn't, so the next drive will get him a TD.
From the 4. Indianapolis is looking to build its lead with this drive.
Call this defense here.
1st and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Gore, the lone back.
Let's go, B. Let's go.
Dropping back to pass on 1st down. With the throw, it was tipped. Dorsett was the intended receiver on that play.
You should stop him with this play.
It's showtime, baby. Watch the snap down. Check it. Set. Watch it back.
With a counterplay. Sharp stiff on. McKinney is there for the tackle at the 28. Gore busted through for a few tough yards.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
All right, now. Turn it up now. Danny. Here we go.
Gets the toss to the right. Jackson is there on the stop at the 36.
1st and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Will. All right, here we go.
Gore, the lone setback.
Let's go, boys. Get some slack going. Let's go now.
With the throw, nearly picked off.
They were in a zone defense in perfect position to make the play. They let it get away.
Watch out. Keep it up. Set. Let's turn it up, D. Hey, let's go, D.
Gets rid of it. Incomplete pass.
A smart coach would call this play.
Receiver on the play.
All on us, y'all. Watch the vertical. Eyes.
A lot of speed on the field for the defense as they line up in the quarter. Steps up, throwing. Complete to the wide receiver. Dempsey comes up to make the play.
A smart coach would call this play.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. We turning it up. Clear. They soft, man.
They give it to the halfback. This one will be spotted at the 23.
Call this defense here.
And this is the 8th play of this drive.
Keep the back. Let's go.
Using split backs.
Watch each other back. One of us will make a play.
Pressure throws this one away. He couldn't find a receiver, so he threw it where no one could get it. So it's 2nd and 10.
Regular. Play hard and fast, baby.
Only one man in the backfield.
Let's go.
With the pass, the wide receiver has it. Johnson is there on the stop at the 5-yard line. They need 5 yards for a touchdown.
Don't make a play. Watch the play.
They threw a pick the last time they had the ball inside the 20.
It's
They gave it to the halfback. Number 90 comes up to make the play. We've completed 3/4 of play, and the score is 14-6. Colts ball a half-yard away, and this is the 11th play of this drive. So there's 3 minutes left in this one. Hilton goes in motion.
Back it up, baby. Tennessee.
Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Colts.
Look at him here. He wasn't going to be stopped on that one. He's a hard runner, and he just shrugs off the defenders, and he gets in for a touchdown.
The extra point attempt is good. The Colts turn the pressure up on the opponent by adding to their lead.
You know, sometimes teams will get too conservative in the 4th quarter and get away from what they've been successful at, which is one reason we see teams lose late leads. This team didn't play conservative that time.
From the 2-yard line.
Look to your outside guy here. You have to get out of bounds.
Watch left. Hey, watch the screen.
Rolling out to his right. Gets rid of it, and this pass is completed. Walden is there on the stop at the 25-yard line. 2nd and 7.
Watch out. Play 2 quarters.
The Colts come out in a nickel package. Drops back, throws on the run. He can't bring it down inbounds.
Be efficient here. You can't afford to let time slip away from you.
Under 10. Let's do our thing.
I think this defense looks forward to these 3rd down situations because they've been stopping them today.
That play was doomed from the start. No blocking up front.
You know, that might have been what happened, but no matter what, you should never lose that kind of yardage on a single play. That is just a case of trying to do too much with a football.
Looking to pass, facing a 4th and long. Looking deep to the right. What a catch. Davis comes up to make the play at the 32-yard line. 2-minute warning coming up.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Out of the shotgun. Looking to run it here. Fakes the handoff. Going long. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away. Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
Receiver on the play.
Alert. 5. Clear.
Indianapolis comes out in their nickel package. Closing in.
This team is extremely active on defense, whether it's flowing from sideline to sideline or when they're rushing the passer. Maybe they should keep a couple extra guys in the block just to slow this pass rush down.
He's rushing the offense back to the line.
This team has to start converting on 3rd down if they're going to be successful.
Throwing. Nearly intercepted. No choice here, John. They just have to keep throwing.
Yeah, they do. Running the ball isn't going to do a whole lot of good now.
You need a rush.
Difficult situation here, but not much else they can do but go for it. With the throw, the pass falls incomplete. That denial on 4th down should preserve the win.
This is a good defense to call.
1st and 10.
Watch the hard count.
Hand off to the tailback. McKinney is there for the tackle at the 42. 2nd and 8.
Very right. Hey, let's go 1 deep. We like to pack the wolves. Pitch. All on us, y'all. Everything you got. Let's go. Keep it up. Hey, watch the ball. Back it up, baby.
Houston calls a timeout.
Timeout.
They have 2 left. Ball on their own 42.
Temple. All right, here we go.
Hand off on the draw. Covington comes up to make the play at the 40-yard line. 3rd and 10 coming up.
40-yard line.
Get it up. Let's run, man. Do something.
Looks like someone jumped early.
3rd and 10's hard enough, but I'm not sure if this offense has a play designed to get him this much yardage all in one chunk.
The Texans line up in the quarter defense. Looking for room. Number 29 is there for the tackle at the 39-yard line.
This is a good special teams play.
On the play.
Number 34 sets up, waiting for the punt. And so the punt goes out of bounds.
Get the pass and look to the sideline. You can't let the clock run down here.
14-yard line.
It's on. Watch the play.
The Colts come out in a nickel package. Under pressure, Davis is there on the stop. They'll call this play at the line of scrimmage.
5-yard loss on the play.
Under 10. I can do it, baby. Come on.
With the pass, just can't find a way to bring that one in.
Take what you can get on this pass play, but don't fight for extra yards. You need to get out of bounds.
And long. Ball on the 8-yard line.
Watch the hard count.
The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on third down so far. Looking deep to the right. This pass is incomplete. An errant pass that time.
Watch for the blitz here. If you see someone coming, look for the hot receiver. He should be open.
Not a lot of options here. They have to take a shot and go for it. Going long to the left. Incomplete pass. They fail to get the first and turn it over on downs.
At this point in the game, they need a big play. Sometimes high risk equals high reward. They might try a different play next time.
And there's the kneel down by the quarterback.
Pitch. Keep it up. Let's go. Don't make a play. Careful. Yeah, you see me. Be careful. Watch your man. We're talking about brilliant.
They tried to jump the snap count, and
encroachment, number 56.
So he's called for
second down.
encroachment.
The defense needs to concentrate better than that. Nothing frustrates a coach more than a penalty like that.
Deuce it. You gotta have it, D. Let's go. There we go, D. Watch your eyes. Watch out.
He'll take him in.
Let's go. Here I go. Let's go, boys. From the start.
Not much of a contest as the point differential is 2 touchdowns.